the same, let's pay homage to the lineage gurus, homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakya Zhenkong, homage to the 16 Karmapa, the Dharma King, and homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Amoga Basa Lokeswara Guan Yin Bodhisattva. Simu Duten Siti Rinpoche, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, temple directors, all disciples present here and over the internet, and our participating VIPs today from Academia Seneca, the academician Professor Zhu Si and Mrs. Zhu. Thank you for coming. The Chief Secretary of the Taiwan government, Mr. Zheng Peifu and Mrs. Zheng. And from the U.S. Golden Stone Entertainment Company, the main director, Mr. Ivan Lin. The scholar groups of Trivida School, Professor Wang Li, Professor Gu Haoxiang, Professor Cai Guoyi, Professor Yue Suwen, Professor Hong Xinyu, and Dr. Yu Jiangcheng, and Medical Doctor Lin Jun'an. The President of the Worldwide Lotus Light Charity Society, Master Chang Lun. The President of the Taiwan Lotus Light Charity Society, Mr. Li Chunyong. The representative of the councilperson from Tainan City, the general manager of Jingyi Enterprise Company, Ms. Zhang, from the Yilin Entertainment Company, the model, Mr. Lin, Mr. and Mrs. Zhu Jinsui, a well-known entrepreneur from Hong Kong, Datuk Kenneth Loy and family, and a Datuk from Malaysia, Mr. Li Junxiong. Producers for the Great Perfection Dharma Havaja Exposition and Development Stages of Tantrayana, Master Lin Yue. From CTI TV Taiwan, producers for the Guinea Tiansang Shinton, Ms. Rebecca Shiyachi.
My sister, Lu Shengmei Nisi.
We would also like to offer gratitude to the presidential candidate of KMT Party, Mr. Zhu Lilun, and the Vice Presidential candidate, Ms. Wang Ruxuan, for their well wishes and flower bouquet for the third time, to wish the Amogapasa Guan Yin Homa ceremony goes well. And also to Lu Gui Chong for donation of 100,000 NT dollars. And the Hua San Da Xing Design Center and the Auction Center also for their donation of 100,000 NT dollars. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
Good afternoon. Selamat siang, selamat pagi. 你好，大家好。大家都知道不空坚守观念。
We all know the Amogapasa Lokeswara's mudra, that the last three fingers upright and the index fingers and the thumbs are interlacing. That's the mudra of Amogapasa Lokeswara. And the sixth syllable is a white mo and the mantra. That's the mantra. And the statue, as you can see, three faces, each with three eyes and four arms. One arm is holding a nectar vase, one arm is holding a lotus, and one hand is holding a lasso or noose, and the other hand is holding a total of four hands. So what is the other hand holding? Let me ask you. Chanting beads or mala. Because I cannot see chanting beads in this statue. Oh, it's there, but it's really small. Primarily, it's about the non-empty, as I said before, that your wishes will come back non-empty. So the primary supplicants today are many. So which means you would return non-empty-handed. Whatever you wish for, it would be fulfilled. So we pray to Amogapasa Lokeswara. His vow is that so that all who pray would be fulfilled, their prayers would be granted. So the lasso, as I said before, you know, the spirits some of them are very befuddled, and some are confused, and they don't want to go to the Buddha land or Pure Land. But if you pray to Amoghapasa, the lasso will tie or bind this person and throw him or her to the Pure Land. So today, if you are a primary supplicant, then you have great confidence. Like if you want to deliver your ancestors or friends, and they will all be guided to the pure Buddha lands. So Amoghapasa Kuan Yin is one of the 7 Kuan Yins, and he has great vows. The vows of these 7 Kuan Yins are extremely great, and their Dharma power is also incredible. And this Kuan Yin is rare and superior. And today is an election day for Taiwan's president, but he only sent a flower bouquet. He didn't become primary supplicant. So we'll see what Amoghapasa Kuan Yin thinks. They start counting the votes. I didn't say anything because we cannot say who to vote. That would be violating the rules. So the voting is ended. It ends at 1:30? 4:30. 4 o'clock. So there's no need to pray now. It's already ended. So it's fixed. So we don't need to say anything. So this is the presidential election day of Taiwan. Electing president, legislators, and the party. You don't know? Three: president, vice president, legislators or cabinet members, and also the party. So what's the result? I don't know. But we will know after the counts. We'll know. I didn't want to predict who would win because it's all determined by the media. So I didn't count. This is the only time I didn't prophecy. The only time I didn't prophecy for presidential election. And there's really no more to say. We'll know later. So I have talked enough about the Amoghapasa before. Primarily, he's one of the 7 Kuan Yins, and primarily it's about the non-empty and the lasso. that the Dharma power and the power of his vow is incredible, a very supreme Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin Bodhisattva is very compassionate, has great compassionate power. He is delivering sentient beings in the Saha world. On my shrine in Taiwan, I have 2 huge statues of Kuan Yin. I have many statues of Kuan Yin, but there are 2 of them. They are big. One is the Aolung Kuan Yin, and the other one is wish fulfilling jewel Kuan Yin. And this wish fulfilling jewel Kuan Yin Dharma will be transmitted again in the Fuyu Leizang Temple in Hsinchu in Taiwan. And just now, Taiwan Leizang Temple had the ritual of the besieging of a Buddha Dharma. Is it one Dharma ceremony or two Dharma ceremony? One is Samantabhadra Bodhisattva and the other one is Vajrapani. So when do we transmit the Samantabhadra Bodhisattva? It's February 20th. February 27th Vajrapani and February 20th Samantabhadra. As far as I remember, that I will only transmit Buddha Dharma of Vajrapani for the grand ceremony. I didn't know there would be Samantabhadra Bodhisattva's Dharma transmission, and I thought the 2 deities for one ceremony. It turned out that 2 different ceremonies. Is it a special occasion? No. Is it for the New Year? No. After the New Year. I didn't know that you asked for the Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. I only knew about Vajrapani. But let me tell you that Vajrapani Bodhisattva is actually Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva is actually Vajrapani. You didn't know. But Mahayana Buddhists believe that Samantabhadra Bodhisattva is Vajrapani. There are 2 opinions that Vajrapani is an emanation of Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. And then there are others that are in the view that Vajrapani is Mahastama Prapta's Bodhisattva's emanation. Mahastama Prapta is an attendant to Amitabha Buddha along with Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. So there are 2 views about Vajrapani. Some people say that Vajrapani is an emanation of Samantabhadra and others is an emanation of Mahastama Prapta. So Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. When is the Chinese New Year? How many more days?
Oh,
22 days. So in 22 days, it'll be Chinese New Year. So here, I would like to wish a happy Chinese New Year in advance. And next, we will talk about the Great Perfection Dharma. At this great occasion, we should talk out of our hearts. We should just chat. We have so many things happening, so many noises in Tributa school, creating problems. I have no cell phones, no iPads, no computers, and I don't know how to get on the internet. I didn't hear anything, but there is a Master Hui Jun as an attendant, along with Master Lien Yu to Simu, and she always got on the internet every day and reported lots of news to me. She's creating problems. These two hobbit people. Simu herself rarely get on the internet, if not for these two. Two of us live really well, but these two hobbit people creating troubles. Actually, they're very helpful. Master Lien Yu is doing the housework, cooking, and all the housework, washing clothes, cleaning the floors, were all done by Master Lien Yu. So one is laboring using her body, and the other one is laboring with her mind, is Master Hui Jun. She never moves. So you can tell from the figure. When Master Hui Jun is seated, this is very stable, and Master Lien Yu moves around quickly. So one is physical, the other one is mental, doing mental work. And one is physical work, helping Simu. They are all good masters, and they are of the same height, hobbit people. I asked them to stand up in Macau, and today I would like to ask these two hobbit people to stand out. Please come out. And there are two tall attendants to also please come forward. Master Lien Ya and Reverend Lien Zhen. Are they here? Please. There are two short ones and two tall ones. It looked like a city god temple. So the seventh lord, the eighth lord, these four attendants help greatly. Thank you. So they're the seventh and the eighth lord of Grandmaster. So if he is the seventh and the eighth lords, then Sijun would be the city
好啦
god.
这个闲话少述，这个要
So
讲到
let's
正题了。
stop chatting.
这
Let's
个礼
talk.
拜
Let's
非
get to
常
the
轰
point.
动的主题。
We have a very sensational topic
住在
this
高雄
week. I have a
他
good
打一通
friend
电话给我，
who lived in
我不接
Kaohsiung
电话了，但家里
who
总
made
是
a
有
phone
电话。
call to me.
我家里有一支
I
电
don't
话。
get the phone call,
他说：“哎，
but we have a phone at home.
你是不是快完蛋了？”
And he asks, "Are you about to
我说：“
die
元旦已经
soon?"
过去了，中华民国完蛋已经过去了。现在哪里有什么完蛋，对不对？”他说：“人家在网络上啊，写你
You
的
know,
五
someone
六
wrote
五脏六
on the
腑啊，
internet
全部
that
衰败了。
that your organs have
你撒出来的尿，这尿蛋白尿，
have
味
deteriorated,
道又臭，这个
that
五脏六
the
腑
smell
差不
of
多
your
快
urine
全部衰败了。
is really bad
我
and
听了以后呢，
your
没有
organs
感
have
觉，
decayed and
但是我患
declined.
了一个毛病，
I didn't
这
feel
个
anything
病叫什么
about it,
病呢？
but I have
是
an
尿病，
illness.
就是每天看着我的尿。
Is to look at my own urine when I
天
pee.
哪！既然
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
也有问题，那我就傻傻看。
Even my urine is problematic, so let me try.
奇怪的，都没有泡泡的，
But there are
没
no
有尿蛋白
bubbles
的。
in my urine,
不对，不对，不对，
no
看了
proteins in it.
就觉得没有尿蛋白。
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
not right.
觉得觉得很失望。
I feel disappointed that there are no bubbles in
我
my
的
urine.
每一次尿，我都很注意，
Every time I pee, I would pay
那
attention.
激起的浪花，一下子又变成平静。哎，怎么
There
没
are
有
some
泡泡啊？
some foams and then disappeared.
然后我
But
又
someone wrote that I have
头
foams,
足啊，低头到这个便桶那里，去
and
嗅看看，
and I
看
bent
到
down
味
and
道
smell
会臭啊，很臭啊，
the
或者
pee.
是很
Is
香
it
啊。
smelly
哎
or fragrant?
那个闻一下，啊，闻几啊摆拢闻无味啦。
There's no
闻不到味道。
smell. I didn't smell anything.
令我很无助的。
So I felt upset.
无助的，
Oh no.
怎么没有味道呢？
How come there's no smell?
拿一个玻璃杯，
So I took a glass.
拿起来看一下，
And then I took a look and
再
smelled
闻一
it.
下，再用手沾一下，
And I put my finger in it and tasted it
再闻它这嘴上，咦，
and smelled it.
蛮清香的。
It's very light and fragrant.
可以闻吗？可以扬吗？
Can you drink it? Can you smell
不
it?
是洋酒哦，洋鸟。
So drink the pee,
我就
not drinking the wine.
特别喝了一口，
So I took a sip.
很爽哎。非常的清香，有点像秘鲁，
It was very light and tasty,
那味道像啤酒。
almost like a beer.
我认为说好，这次一大杯就给它下去。
And I said, good, then I'll took the whole
现
glass.
在它拎了精神，
I swallowed it all. And I felt energetic.
强棍啊！
And I look really good.
病呢都罗宪然先生，
I
我告诉你啊，我从美国出发的时候，我们都要身体检
when
查。
I
大家知道，美国人有一个
left
习
for
惯，
America,
半年身体
when
检
I
查
left
一次。
America,
我的
I
family doctor
had the medical checkup. And in America, we have regular checkup.
Overlake Hospital.
My doctor, family doctor, is Dr. Ko at the Overlake Medical Hospital.
该到医院
And
检
he
查，
called
全身
me
检查了。
and said, it's time for your whole
检查出
body
来的结
medical
果
checkup.
啊，
And the
这个 family
result,
doctor 就说 Congratulations， 恭喜你，
the family doctor said, congratulations,
你所有的全部都是蓝色的，
everything
全
passed.
部都是正常的，
Oh,
全
there's
部都
none
是阴
that's
性
red.
反应的。
Everything is normal.
第一个眼睛1.0
First, the
1.1
eyes 1.0 and 1.1. Is that good? Yes.
第二个心跳，
And the heart
我平
beats.
时心跳是65，
My heart beats is 65 per minute. But if I see a beautiful girl, it will become 75.
75啊，都是正常，对不对？
But either 65 or 75
心
is
动
normal.
血压
So my heart is good.
122，
My blood pressure 122/70.
胆固醇
Cholesterol
90，200才超过啊，胆固醇
90.
200才是不及格。
If it is over 200, that would be over, but mine was 90.
好的胆固醇
And good
40
cholesterol
坏的胆固醇
50 and the bad cholesterol 40.
血糖平均值啊
And my blood sugar
5.8， 3个月5.8，超过
on
7的
average is 5.8.
就是糖尿病就要吃药了。我是
So
平
if
均
it's
值是
over
5.8，
7, then you need to take medicine. But mine is 5.8. Is that good? Yes.
肝功能正常，
And my liver function is
肾功
normal.
能正常，
My kidney function is normal.
没有性病。
I have
我
no
们检查身体是很彻底的哦，连性病都
sexual
检查
disease.
我有没有性病？
Our medical checkup is complete.
有没有性病？
Does Sumu have?
没有。我的
No.
性功能，现在要讲性功能啊，我72岁了。检查，医生当然不会跟你讲，我性功能是
My sex ability, of course, I'm over 70. It's
超级棒的性功能，
extremely good.
3个小时没问题啦。
No problem.
师母，你讲对不对？
You do it for 3 hours, right,
师
Sumu?
母讲对，我是3个小时没问题的。我告诉你哦，我是打破金氏纪录的。
So I
我练的是什么功？
achieved the world record
老
in
夫
this
练的是
case.
童子功，
I practice the youth
所以我讲我今年
practice.
7岁，明年27岁。
So that's why I say that I'm 17 this year and next year I'll be 27.
呀，
Is it true?
好不好啊？
Is it good?
我今天哦，讲实在话，
So
也
today
想
honestly speaking, that I showed my upper body when I was 70, and there were about 1,000 people present. Do I have a chest muscle and back muscle and all the triceps, biceps? So maybe I take off my clothes again and show you if I feel like it. I can show all. I can show it all to you, but even for a second it's not good, especially we have a webcast that will show all over the world. But the upper body I have shown you when I was 70. Please raise your hand if you saw it. Many. They could be witness to that. Was it great? Yes. So copying what Master Huijin said, your mother good. In Chinese, in Taiwanese, your mother good. Every day, Grandmaster exercise and practice. In the morning, I would write articles, and afterwards, I would do my tantric practice. Push-ups for 200 times. They were performed during my practice, and every afternoon, I would exercise for 2 hours.
Exercise 2 hours.
I never skip a day. That every afternoon I would exercise for 2 hours. Ever since 2010 until 2016, every afternoon I would exercise for 2 hours. I never skipped a day. And in the morning, when I got up, I would exercise according to Golden Mother instruction. As soon as I woke up, I would sit on the bed and I would rotate my eyes 14 times clockwise, and then I would open my eyes and look as far as I could, as far as I can. That's why I don't have to wear eyeglasses. You need to learn that. And then you tap your teeth 36 times in full concentration. So, if you're old and your teeth are not very strong, then please don't tap too hard. So Golden Mother taught this. Close your eyes, rotate clockwise 14 times, then open both eyes and look as far as you can. That's the exercise of the eyes. And then the exercise of the teeth. Tap your teeth, upper and lower teeth tapping 36 times and do it in concentration. And then tap or drum your ears. Close both ears with your palms and then snap your fingers 49 times, 7 times 7. Or using your fingers, tap on the back of your head or the neck area. Close both ears with both palms and then tap. That's ear drumming. Then, as you age, you will not lose any hearing, or you don't have any dysfunction of the ears. So remember this, the exercise of the eyes, of the teeth, and of the ears. And what is the exercise of the nose? By performing the 9-cycle Buddha breathing. And the exercise of the mind or the brain is by performing visualization. They are all exercised. And when you shower at night, you take off all your clothes and let me teach you. First, what do you do? If you have tumor or don't have tumor, you first visualize Golden Mother appearing in the space above you. And your hand is holding the tumor area. Or say if you have a breast cancer or colon cancer or stomach cancer or tumor or gallstone, then use your hand to touch the area. Then you visualize Golden Mother emit white light upon the tumor and red light upon your tumor, and the blue light from heart chakra emitted on your tumor, and the tumor would open. And all the insects would fly away from the tumor, or all beings, or human beings, or bees. As an example, you visualize bees flying out of that area. And that's to cure tumor growth or cancers. And you recite Golden Mother's mantra, Om Jimno Siddhi Hom. You recite continually and visualizing that all the insects or beings flying out from the tumor. So that's the method to eradicate growth, remember. So, if you have a tumor or growth on your neck, then you recite Om Jimno Siddhi Hom, and all the animals would get out from that area. All the beings that you killed in the past lives would leave that area. And for the heart and the lungs, at the center of the chest, then you rub 50 times from top to bottom. Then you will not have any arteriosclerosis. I saw Chan Chen Yang, the boss of Guotai, had a heart attack. He's an artist and had an art center. The founder left at 66, passed away at 66. So you rub 50 times from top to bottom. And then for the navel area is for non-leaking. You use palms to wrap around your navel in circles on your abs, and then clockwise and then counterclockwise 14 times each, so that the inner fire tumor would be ignited, and to strengthen your non-leaking, so that your lower body is not cold. And then you rub your kidneys, you place both palms on the kidneys and rub your kidneys. Is to improve your kidney function. As you age, your kidneys would weaken, so you rub them 200 times each day, sometimes even more, until the kidneys get really warm. Then you will not have any kidney dialysis. And then I also perform the short practice. One day I may show you. I'll get up and place a bucket of water, and I would show my upper body, and then I would wrap my lower body with towel, and I'll walk from here to there and there to here. I'll show you that thing. So do you know? Can you master the non-leaking practice? If you can, then we'll place an empty bottle, and then there would be half a glass. It's golden color and it's very fragrant. And then wearing this lama skirt, I would kneel, and when I show you the glass, it would be empty. I will absorb all the urine back into the body. 慧心，你看我冲上，这个就是练童子功有成啊。So that's the accomplishment of the youth practice. So just with lama skirt, without anything else, and place an empty glass, and then pee into it, and then I would squat over it, and then I would suck in, and then suck in all the water, and then I'll show you an empty glass. So, Grandmaster, ever since in his 40 until now, never leak any cement, not even a drop. So, how could I have protein in my pee? So, what I just taught you about the Golden Mother's practice Just follow my instructions. It only takes a short period of time when you wake up or in the shower. If you follow it, it's very beneficial. That's the 7 great exercises of Golden Mother. And the youth exercise, I cannot teach you now because the womanizers would be problematic, would be troublesome. Actually, everybody is a womanizer, but whether you can control yourself or not, if you can, then you're not a womanizer. But if you cannot, then you are. Actually, someone did statistics that a man would think of sex every few minutes. Only spiritual cultivators would be mindful of the Buddhas, of the mantras, of the visualization, of mantra recitation, of samadhi. Then you would not become pervert. Otherwise, everybody is a ledger. How about for the woman? Because I'm not a woman, so I don't know. And let me also mention this. Sumo reminded me is that for Grandmaster to take a 2-day off every week. But my habit is I always do write and practice every single day. I never rest. So write, practice, exercise, grateful, cultivating, being happy every single day. And I'm still very energetic. So as long as I'm happy, it's fine. I don't need 2 days off every week. I never took a day off. I never takes a day off. Taiwanese love to learn from the Americans because the 2-day weekend in America, Taiwanese also pick that up. And they learn more and more. You don't learn the diligence, but you learn the laziness. Americans, Europeans, Australians are all lazy. Canadians, the Caucasians are lazy. No, we shouldn't be prejudiced against them, but they are enjoying life more. So Taiwanese don't learn the good parts, like they have good highways. Instead, they learn to take 2 days off every week. Saturday, Sunday off. And the clinics are closed, so you have to go to emergencies if you need doctors. But it's not the case in the past. Now, for the New Year's, everything's closed. But in the past, they're still open. So the diligence of Taiwanese is disappearing these days. Now talking about inviting Grandmaster for dinners. They are arguing against each other, and Master Lien He wrote a really good article. That Grandmaster, in that more private settings, can ask Dharma questions or can share their Dharma experiences For example, like the questions asked by the media team, Grandmaster would answer it and give Dharma teachings. So if nobody is inviting us for dinners, then we have to make our dinners. So it's okay if you say that you're in the opinion not to invite dinners, Grandmaster, for dinners anymore. Then why don't you offer the money for the food? Because as monks, they take in offerings offered by people. The same with Sakyamuni Buddha. There were many people making offerings to the Buddha. You know, Devadatta, in his criticism of the Buddha, there were 3 key points. One is that Sakyamuni Buddha lived in a good abode, good place, Jetavana. And he asked why. Asked the Buddha, why do you live in such a good residence? Second, Sakyamuni Buddha, how could you wear such luxurious dragon robes? You're a spiritual cultivator, you should just wear rags like the arhats. How come you live in such a good place and wear beautiful, dragon robes and nice garments? And third, Sakyamuni Buddha, how come every morning, noon, and night you accept offerings or dinner offerings from people? You're violating the precepts of the Sangha. How come you accept offerings of the people? So, of these 3 criticisms or questions asked by Devadatta, one of them involved meal offerings. So, meals should be offered to the Buddha. So Devadatta blamed Sakyamuni Buddha for those. So if you don't allow any meals offerings, then you should come to my kitchen and cook for us. Especially, cannot say, if you're in the opinion of no meals offerings, you have to cook special meals like abalone and shark fin and delicious foods from the oceans and from the lands, including the precious jewels and gems. We can eat them too or wear them. And Grandmaster likes antelope horns and turtle shells and snakes and dogs meat, dog meat. Amitabha, the Buddha is compassionate. I've spoken more than I should. But Grandmaster can Bardo deliver, is capable of Bardo deliverance. So why did a Jigong living Buddha eat dog meat? Because he could Bardo deliver the dog. How could he take in alcohol? Because when he drank the alcohol, the hands, the alcohol would be disposed from the hands. You want to see the wine? Here it is. But if you haven't reached such a realm, then you cannot eat and drink those. So should I take off my clothes to show everyone as an ending? Yes or no? But taking off. the clothes. You need the music for that. Yes or no? Okay, let me take off my clothes. It's not illegal to take the upper clothes, right? Sijun, Grandmaster, has no cares. Nothing matters to Sijun. So what's the big deal? Let me take off for you to see. Lianze and Sumu said, "Oh no, 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 please, no." And I will do push-ups for 30 times. Okay, close your eyes now and don't peek.
给大家的新年礼物。我们祝福师尊永远健康、强壮、长寿。真的是17岁的体魄，是吗？可能在场真正17岁的年轻人也没有这种体魄哈，好像那个伏地挺身可能20下也做不到。我那天有偷看到一位师兄，伏地挺身20下就，好，所以师尊真的不是盖的哈，童子功。师尊今天跟大家教了很多的法，然后师尊也每天健身。师尊展现给大家看，也是希望大家也要每天的健身、强健修法，是吗
Grandmaster showed us that by doing exercise every day, you would be able to achieve such a physical stamina as well. So today, not only we have the presidential election, by Grandmasters showing this, it's more sensational than the presidential election. This is the physical state of Grandmaster at 72. That's quite incredible. We're really proud of our Guru. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.